over here.
All right, KJ, why don't you bring everyone up front? There we go.
Go ahead, go ahead.
KJ will be in the middle. Everybody surround him. Come on in.
Yep.
Excellent. Everybody needs to be able to see this camera right here. All right, we're going to do some stills for about 10 seconds. Everyone's looking right here. And here we go. Good. Come on in a little bit. There we go. Great. All right. And looking right here again. Good 10. All right. And we're going to do about 5 seconds for the TV cameras. We're going to duck out. Thank you very much.
Come on.
Leave it.
Yeah.
Did you want this?
No, we can.
Let's talk. Okay.
Y'all all right?
Never left.
Never wrong.
Good.
Oh man, y'all doing all right? This is it's a really special day for me to see y'all here. People that I love, people that helped me get to this point, my teammates, my parents, my wife and kids. It's a beautiful day, man. And I'm so thankful that I laid it out on the football field. And y'all are truly a blessing in my life. And so I'm here to announce that after 11 fantastic seasons, that I'm retiring from the NFL. Appreciate it. I fell in love with this game as a young kid, just playing football in my grandma's front yard with my friends and my cousins. And here I am standing in front of y'all as a Super Bowl champ, a Pro Bowler, and Seahawks Man of the Year. Amen. I was with my dad in Alaska last week, and I asked him, I said, could you ever envision that I would have this kind of impact on people? And he said, I never would have thought it. But it just goes to show you that God's plan is bigger than we can ever imagine. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm so thankful that he chose me. I'm so thankful that I followed his plan. I gave this game every ounce I had in my body. I gave it my heart and my soul. I put my body on the line. I made sacrifices in my personal life. It's safe to say I'm on empty right now. This game has taught me lessons that I will carry on with me for the rest of my life and instill in my children. This game has helped me come out of my shell. It's taught me how to persevere when things get hard. I learned to communicate better with people. It taught me the power of teamwork, and the most valuable lesson it taught me is a motto that I live by, and that's hard work always pays off. It's time to say goodbye to a game I played my entire life, and it came and went by so fast. You'll always be in my heart, and I thank you so much for the impact you had on me, but it's officially time to hang up my cleats. To the first person I'll talk to in this building, John Snyder. Where you at, John? Thank you so much for trusting me with this organization for 10 years. I was sick to my stomach on draft day watching those first 98 picks go by. But you was the first one to call me to give me a shot and get my NFL career started. I truly appreciate your transparency in the conversation we had earlier this year. The words you gave me helped me process and to move on. And I thank you so much for that, and I thank you for this moment right now. To Coach Carroll, I love you, man. I love you, man. You're the definition of what a coach should look like on and off the field. We kicked words together. We kicked a lot of ass together and had some fun doing it. When I first got drafted, I started Googling the linebackers in the room and who I was up to compete against. But the first lesson you ever taught me was about competition, and it's never about anybody else. It's always that man in the mirror who you have to compete against. And every day I came in this building, I tried to be the best version of myself. But what I love most about you, man, is that you are the man off the field. You excellent off the field. You was always expanding our minds to what's going on in the world. And when it came down to serious business, you put a pause on football and you let us talk and express ourselves as men and be vulnerable. And I love you for that. To my LB coaches, JG, Loafer, Barrel, AC, I made y'all job real easy, huh? Yes, I know I did. But to the big dog, Ken Norton Jr., I'm not standing up here if it wasn't for you. You took a young, out-of-shape kid from Mississippi and made him to a hell of a football player.
Yes, yes.
From putting the bands around my ankles, to putting me underneath that chute, to calling me at 6 in the morning and say, hey, I need you to meet me. And it's just us spending one-on-one time together. And you teaching me how to play linebacker? You had my family over for every single Thanksgiving. You praised me when I played well, and you got me right when I needed to be fixed. You taught me how to be a pro, how to command a huddle. You're the best coach in the world in my eyes. Thank you so much for grooming me to be the man I am today, on and off the field. I love you dearly, Coach Norton. To the athletic training staff, where y'all at? There you go. Oh, man. You guys made coming to work very, very enjoyable. Whenever I came into the training room, I could feel the energy to help us get better. And I could see the care in your eyes whenever we got hurt. I honestly thought my career was over after my 8th season. My knee was just full of fluid, and I was just always in pain. And nothing ever worked. Nothing ever worked to get me back healthy. To Sammy, to the strength staff, I thank y'all so much for putting together a phenomenal plan to extend my career, because I thought it was over. I had got shoulder surgery right in the beginning of the pandemic, and it was just me and CJ with a mask on, just grinding, man, when nobody else was in the building. It was just us two. And the doctors didn't think I would make it. Everybody thought I was gonna fail my physical. But this man had me he had me ready for the first day of training camp. I love you dearly, man, and I thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, man. When people ask me who the hardest working man in the building, without hesitation, I say it's the equipment staff. You guys are literally the first ones in the building and the last ones to leave. Thank you guys for making our lives very, very easy. Whenever we come to our locker, we get our day started by walking into our locker room, and it's pitch perfect every single time. And I love getting my day started with you guys. I know every Friday y'all would ask me what color gloves I want. I would say green, but on Sundays it would magically be blue. And thank y'all for y'all patience with me. Chad, thank y'all. Chad, I wish you was here, man. And just to let you guys know, you guys are the reason that this operation runs so smoothly. To my teammates, y'all stand up real quick. Y'all stand up. Let me see y'all. Let me see we're here. Easy. There we go. Oh, man. Y'all stay standing when I talk. With every tackle I made, every conditioning test I ran, every speech I gave, playing through injuries, waking up early, and sacrificing time away from my family, I did all that to show y'all how much I care for y'all and how much I love this game. I worked so hard in the off season and at practice so that on game day, we could walk off that field smiling and victorious. And it's so much bigger than football. It's always been about the brotherhood. And I'm so thankful that I created lifelong friends in this journey. Y'all pushed me for who I am today. And at the end of the day, whichever teammate I came across, I hope that I left a positive impact on your life. And I made you a better football player and a better man. And the hardest part about all of this is saying goodbye to the locker room. I had friends that I could see every single day. And I love y'all, man. I'm gonna miss y'all so much. Now, y'all sit down. Oh, man. To my mom. Come up here. This is the woman right here that had me in check growing up. She kept me grounded. When you talk about discipline and handling my business, you instilled that in me. You made so many sacrifices, and you always put me and Dorian first. And I thank you for that. You stayed on me about going to school, and you was the reason why I graduated college, because I knew how important it was to you and Grandma. Whenever we FaceTime, you always seem to know when something is off with me. And you always have encouraging words for me and give me lifelong lessons that I could carry with me forever. You continuously pour life into me. I love you dearly. Thank you, Mom. To my dad. Y'all clap for my mom. Yeah, clap for my mom. He's struggling more than I am. I can promise y'all that. Oh, I love you, man. Up here. When we hugged after the Super Bowl, and I said I wouldn't be here without you, words couldn't be truer. You were literally at my first everything. First Pee Wee game, high school, college, and pros. And when I asked you the other day about what you got right as a parent, you forgot the part about how you showed me what it looks like to be an awesome dad. You were my hero growing up. You taught me how to pray over my kids. You taught me how to throw a football. And we talked after every single game, and you would give me your scouting report and let me know how I did. Thank you for showing me the way, man. Thank you for showing me the way. You taught me the definition of love and support. And you was there every step of the way. Love you dearly, man. Love you, man. To my wife. Clay, sit down with Papa. I can go into this next phase of life confidently, but I have you by my side. The words and the assurance you gave me that everything will be all right means the world to me. Last year, I left for 5 months to go play ball, and I left my family behind, and I did not hear a single complaint from this woman right here. You are the rock in my life and in our children's lives. I kept my football emotions away from you because I didn't want us both stressed out. But whenever I talked to you, you was there to listen. I kept my football injuries away from you, but whenever I needed arnica rubbed on my knees and shoulders, you was always there for me. I love you so much, and I'm so blessed to have you by my side through this journey. And I cannot wait to see what's next for us. Love you, baby. Love you. Oh, man. All right, y'all. Last but not least, to the city of Seattle and to the 12s. Coming from Mississippi to Seattle, I was in a culture shock. I honestly thought I had landed in a different country. But when I got here, you all embraced me since day one. I played in every NFL stadium, and there's no place like Lumen Field. The energy you guys bring, the passion you guys brought every game made it so much fun to play here. And my favorite memory of you guys was the Super Bowl parade. To see those smiles, see those tears meant the world to me. And you guys earned the right to call yourselves champions. And I'm so thankful that I could bring it to you guys. So in closing, this day is so special. I could sleep good at night knowing I laid it all on the football field. And I created lifelong friends, lifelong memories. And to everybody in this building, I truly, truly thank y'all for being here. I love you all dearly. Appreciate it. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oh, man. If any, Greg, John, Jen, Ian, anybody any questions? Not that question. We can't start off with that, can we? He asked me what I'm going to do next. Something came over my spirit the other day. I was sitting in my room. I was like, KJ, you have not had a fall to yourself since you were in middle school. I want to take this fall to enjoy life, to enjoy myself, enjoy my family. And I know at the end of the day, when I do get ready, I want to come and serve this organization. And not in coaching. Let's just get that understood. Not in coaching. But I want to serve this organization. I know that I have a special niche for bringing people together, finding talent, and just building something special. This place is so special, and I've seen it all, I've done it all, and I know what it looks like. And I would love to come and serve this organization, whatever shape, form, or fashion they would love to have me in.
Legacy is a hard thing.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Legacy is a hard thing to talk about, but what is the legacy you tried to leave here?
I love your questions, Jen. The legacy I tried to leave was, man, first of all, just be a good person. Just like all these people are in this room for a reason. And I just want to treat everybody I came across with the utmost respect, the utmost love, and just make people feel good about themselves. Make people feel special, make people feel seen. Uplift my teammates. I had so many moments with my teammates where I saw that they were down on themselves, and I'm like, hey, man, I need you. This team needs you, and you're a special dude. Just taking time with people to pour life into them, to lift them up when they're down. And in turn, they do the same for me. And so the football is football. With the tackles, the interceptions, that's cool. But it's all about impacting people's lives and just being a special person.
KJ, if you ever want to do TV, I have dibs. Just saying.
Okay. You called me first.
They know.
I got you.
I do have a question about, like, think back to when you were a young guy just joining this team. How quickly did it take you to get to the veteran you are now? I mean, just the transition, what I'm asking.
It took time. This doesn't happen overnight. And I came during the lockout year. So I didn't have OTAs. Training camp happened, and we was playing in the game really soon. And so I give a lot of credit to Coach Norton. That's my guy. He took me, and he groomed me, and he really showed me what it looks like. 13-year NFL vet, 3-time Super Bowl champion. He showed me how to stand in front of people, because I was at the Mike linebacker when I first got here. Showed me how to stand in front of people, inflict my voice, how to talk in front of grown men. He said, you can't be no chump out here in the NFL talking in front of the huddle. And so I really accredit him to the majority of my success.
When you were still early in your career when you guys got on this run, went to the Super Bowl, 4 straight years of leading the league in scoring defense. How long did it take you to realize how special that stretch was, what you guys were doing?
We was just balling. We was just balling and having fun. And then you just look back, it was like we did some really, really good stuff. We did some really good stuff. And I played with some legends, man. To Bobby. That man, he was my right-hand man through it all. Bobby was my right-hand man through it all. And he just always pushed me. He pushed me to be the man I am today. I would see his car, I try to wake up early, but I see that damn Artie in the parking lot, like, damn, he beat me again to work. He beat me again to work. And just to see his consistency, to see how he played on the football field, to see how he poured life into his teammates, and to me, be able to play next to a Hall of Famer, and for him to always, KJ, how you doing, man? I see something wrong with you. How you doing? What's up? He meant so much to me in my career. And I love him dearly.
You mentioned the Super Bowl parade and all that, but in terms of on the field, is there a moment or two that really sticks out for you?
Somebody asked me the other day what was my favorite let me rewind. My favorite moment was my 8th year in the NFL, when I really thought that I was going through it so much. I was really going through it. But everybody in this room, they was there for me. They supported me. And to cap off that playoff game against the Dallas Cowboys, Coach Carroll, remember, the Cardinals ran that crunch and go to Larry Fitzgerald, and the Cowboys tried to do the same damn thing to us on my side. And I was like, okay, something's up. And they ran that play, and for me to make that play in the playoffs against my favorite childhood team, throughout those injuries I had, to get that, that interception meant everything to me. Yeah, that was a special play for me, special moment for me. Yeah.
KJ, when did the process start for you of thinking this was the decision that you were eventually going to make?
Last offseason, when that was another cold, dark moment for me. My phone was so dry. Coming off my best year, my 10th year, I thought I'm gonna be somebody's about to call, but it didn't happen. That shit sucked. That sucked. And I feel like God was telling me, KJ, you had a great season, but this time is coming to an end. And I could start processing life without football. I could start processing life without football and what they would look like. And I was training, me and Nico was out there grinding, and Luke Wilson. And but I knew, I was like, this is gonna probably be my last year. I know I was gonna be on the team, I just didn't know when. And playing in Vegas last year, out there by myself, my family, I'm just like, I'm not doing this again. And so if it's not in Seattle, then I'm gonna call it a career.
Bands that Coach Norton had you wear, and working with the trash cans at 6 a.m. and just having you on early downs to start your career, how did taking your lumps end up affecting what you became to be in your career?
He showed me the way. He just laid down the foundation for me. And he did that with all our teammates, me, Bobby, Mike, Mo, Malcolm, Bruce. That man, he showed us the way. And when he left and came back, that was everything to me. Like, how did you came back? Like, you left me, but you came back. And so I had some more years with him. And Norton's everything to me. I can't talk enough about him. He the GOAT.
Do you think you're going to be able to bring yourself to come to games this fall, or is that going to be?
Damn right. Yeah, I'm gonna be at mostly all the games I can make in the suite, sipping on tequila. Me and Lofa gonna be in the suites having a really good time. I'm gonna be watching Quandre getting picks and Shed coaching, and it's gonna be fun. I'll be at majority of the games I can make. Yeah.
Is there a reason you don't want to go into coaching?
Yeah. I got the heart for it. I think I'll be really dang good at it, but they make a really, really big sacrifice. And they're up here super early, leaving super late, and I'm just not mentally ready to be away from home like that. I got 3 kids, and my daughter's playing volleyball. I want to see every single one of those games she plays. Little man's about to do track and football. I don't want to miss a thing. And I know that I do have to do something, and so if I could find a way to be around football, but also be in my kids' life, that's what I'm gonna do.
Does it mean that so many of your teammates that you played with are still in the area, and that you have that bond and that family even without the locker room?
I was with Doug the other day. We went out to dinner. He said, if you need anything, I'm here. The first person I called when I had the conversation with John, and I knew I was retired, the first person I called was Jermaine Kearse. Out of all the people I called, Kearse, and we just talked for about 45 minutes. He's like, man, I'm so honored that you called me and told me. And Cam is here, Shed's here, Sherm will be here, Bobby will be here, Cliff is here. It's all the boys are in town. And so I know that I could connect with those guys. Hey, how did you process leaving the game? When did you start working? And I'm so thankful that my boys are here.
KJ, as you've seen, when it ends for NFL players, it doesn't always end like this.
Yeah.
What does it mean for you to get this kind of send-off?
I'm thankful. I'm super thankful. I called John. I said, John, no, we talked in person. I said, if it ends here, can I please sign a one-day contract? And without hesitation, this man said, oh, of course. Like, what do you got it, man. And that just goes to show you how much impact I had on the football field, but on the people in this building. You know, I feel like I'm really loved. And, I gave my heart to everyone here. And to go out this way, it just goes, I want to teach my kids, just be a good person, treat people right. just be respectful to any and everybody you come across, and everything will take care of itself.
Anything else, guys? How much do you understand, KJ, that, as Brady just mentioned, it's hard to go out on your own terms in this way, to go out your way, and that you did that you did it the way you want?
Yeah, I know it's hard because I've been around for 11 years. I've seen guys career ending. I've seen guys to still want to play, but the phone stops ringing. And so my goal was always 10 years. And for me to get what I got, I have nothing to complain about. I'm overwhelmed with thankfulness and joy. And so to the good Lord, I just thank him for choosing me. And this was an awesome, awesome time.
Thank you, KJ.
I love y'all. Thank you, thank you.